Okay, welcome back to part 3 of Let's Play Civilization 2 in HD, the remix. I'm your host again, Kincaid DM, and when we last dropped off, we were just continuing exploring on this, at the very least, looks like medium-sized continent. So, as with the river rule, we'll go ahead and travel down it, but there's also a hut there now, so we're going to try and get that. Okay, finally, monarchy is kicked in. We can kick the science up to 70. Taxes, whatever's left. We just want to get ahead. Luxury 0, because I don't believe in rewarding my people for their hard work. That's a joke. Okay, so we're going to pop the hut and release barbarians, which probably on more more difficult setting like prince or king, or emperor or deity. That'd probably be dumb to do that with settler. Probably should have waited for the archer, but we're on chieftain, so we're good. And as you can see, our settler is okay. And Zunha builds a oh, it's another settler. Okay, time to switch off to warrior. Let's get the first city protected, and then we'll see what to do from there. For right now, I'm thinking for the super science city, the best choice, even though it's very early in the game, would be Cieli because of all the river squares. Zunha only really has 3. Cieli is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So rivers work well for super science city as well as trade specials and whatnot. So not doing anything too wildly interesting. What I will do with this next settler is I will build a road and also irrigate the grasslands, at least 1 square. And I'm going to pick a square with what looks like this little dimple in the ground. Those mean that those actually provide a shield instead of a non-dimpled grassland which doesn't provide a shield. So you can see here we've got 5 dimpled grasslands, 1 on a river, which is pretty decent, got some forests. It's alright. Okay, so I'm going to move that down, pop another hut, and free settlers. Now, for settlers, I prefer free settlers to free advanced tribes, only because I can do optimal city placement if I want to build a new city. However, we are pretty far ahead, and we've got 3 settlers rushing out to colonize the lands, like the, what was that called? The something manifesto? I forget, that thing where early Americans raced toward the west. You guys know what I'm talking about, you history buffs and whatnot. I learned that in AP history, but and Far and Away, that movie with Tom Cruise, but I forgot what it was called. Anyway, so this is a free settler. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him back to my cities and have him do all the build all the roads and the irrigating, and that's just what I like to do with the non-settlers. They don't require food to support, as you can see here. Each settler that is supported by a city, if it doesn't cost anything in shields, at the very least it costs a food. And as you can see, I don't have a big surplus here because all my settlers are taking up the excess food, which means the city grows slower. Slow city growth is not going to make a good and quick game. So I'm going to have this settler race back on automation because it's kind of tedious and I know where he's going. Okay, keep going along the coast. As you can see here, that's pretty funny. A 1 square island in the middle of a bay. That's ridiculous. Like, I bet some of you would want to build a city right on there and say, oh, look, I'm on Alameda Island or something, Catalina, right? I guess you could do that. And if you did, you know what? That's not such a bad idea. Now that I think about it, you get the pheasant, you get the whale, you get the fish, you get the silk, and that's actually not a bad idea. Except that you only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 squares and the rest are ocean. Too bad you can't build like bay bridges and stuff. Like actual bridges, not ones that just cross rivers. Any case, this settler has moved far enough. I'm gonna have him capitalize. Okay, let's pop over and see what's on the river square. And have the archer. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move back and up so that I can get the pheasant and whatever is left over here. Probably nothing too much that I'm missing out on, but I'm gonna capitalize on all this river here. And 1, 2, 3, just at the border of this city placement, which is awesome. That's what I wanted to do anyway. Okay. So we're going to build the road, and then for the next step for that settler in Sunha, we're going to have him irrigate. Popping huts like crazy. 50 gold is not bad. So we continue along. We're going to go ahead and actually build our first city. Not one that we had with an advanced tribe, but actually build the first one. So this one I'm going to go with the 9-member band of Girls' Generation, nicknamed SNSD for Sonia Shide. I butchered that. Anyway, leader of the group is Taeyeon. So, Taeyeon is now born. And we're going to go ahead and leave the warrior there. Since we have these other cities, we want to get them built. Let's check on this. Okay. So, more huts. Got map making. That's all right. Probably won't need it anytime soon. Now we irrigate that square. That'll take about 5 turns. Uh-oh. Okay. Computer was taking a little bit of time to think about what it wanted to do there. But we're back in action. And if you're wondering how I'm just centering on where the current unit is, I'm just hitting C on the keyboard. That centers to whatever unit I need to pay attention to. So for this unit, we're going to go ahead and build a horseman. Should we build a horseman? Yeah, why not? We'll build a horseman, and then we'll flip over to a wonder of some sort. Okay, I'm going to fortify the warrior in the city. You can just use F, but I'll show you over here on the orders menu. Fortify. Okay. Zhongguang builds a settler. Does not have a warrior here, so let's build him a warrior for protection. And no easy squares to irrigate except for that one, but that's kind of out of the way. We'll go up here. So we'll build a road over there. Xieli. I'll move you along the coast and just plop you down along the coast somewhere. Out of range. 1, 2, 3. Throw you right there. Okay. Horsemen still exploring. Popping huts. Oh, good. Taeyeon, our newest city, just inherited a group of elephants, which is 4 attack, double the attack of the horsemen, and 2 movement rate, which is what we're looking for. So let's send him in a separate direction. We discover writing. Next, we're going to go for literacy. For philosophy, I'm going to do masonry. And that way we can start building pyramids, which will take the place of the granaries, speed up the production on our cities. Build a road here. Taeyeon is done with a defensive and offensive unit, so let's start on the settlers, fortify the warrior, and we're continuing still along the coast. Okay, another hut and literacy. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop here at the 10-minute mark. Man, these 10 minutes come up real quick. Join me next time on, I think it's going to be part 4. Alright.